Yo, what's up, peace, man? It's your boy King, NBA 2K20. Not my gameplay, of course. It's a video by this guy Fatimus. Now a lot of these videos have been popping up. 2K gets exposed ever since Jack Beald started doing these fucking YouTube videos on this, man. And exactly, you see one of his videos right here. He's been making this shit so much, like since before the game even came out. This is exactly what the fuck I call disingenuous for the 2K community. This is not genuine. He's built a following here based solely on shitting on NBA 2K. Now NBA 2K has its problems. You know, it definitely has its problems. But these are not the problems. The problems with NBA 2K is the core mechanics and gameplay mechanics not being centered enough with basketball, or what is the reality of what we see on the court. And you know, simulation is not, that's not the main focus. And you know, he's sitting here talking about like all the game, like everyone's saying the game is not good, but nobody knows why the game is not good. It's for silly reasons like, oh, there's not enough parks, or I can't hit greens. Those are stupid reasons for why the game is not good. Everyone wants to complain and talk about the game is this and the game is that and the game is bad, and it's just like, you don't even know why the fucking game is bad. The game is bad because it's not grounded in fucking reality. It's not a simulation basketball game. The reason people got on this game and the reason this game became so popular because it was a good basketball game. NBA 2K11 was probably one of the greatest basketball games out. Started gaining traction in NBA 2K11. That is when NBA 2K got at its most popular. Ironically, the most realistic basketball game that came out was NBA 2K11, and the best one. And that's where 2K really started trending upward. But then we get to My Park in NBA 2K14, and all of a sudden, you know, now we get this arcadey fucking gameplay, and now people are complaining, and they're complaining because the gameplay is not A1. It's not what you signed up for, big dog. You didn't sign up for this. Something has changed, and it's changed because they're trying to get a hold of the casual community. So I'm gonna play a little bit of a snippet so you can see what the guy's talking about.
In it. Now, I might be exaggerating, and there might actually be a couple content creators on the platform that thoroughly enjoy 2K20, but I can guarantee you, out of the 50 people you watch, that only 3 of them actually enjoy playing the game. And I can almost bet money on that, and so can everyone else. Because the game is basically just 2K19.5, and we've all heard that before.
Now, this is what look, whether you like the game or not, right? You whether you like the game or not, like you hate it, you love it, one thing can be agreed upon, that this game is not NBA 2K19.5. It's just not. There were way too many advancements in the movement system, the collision system, and on top of that, it's brought on brand new problems. You know, and then of course some legacy issues, but it's brought on brand new problems. This game is nothing like NBA 2K19 gameplay wise, and this is the reason why I'm saying that. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of over the place, man. I just was watching this video, man, and I decided I wanted to record this and throw it up on the channel, man, so you can see this is the people who are shaping the fucking game. Like, they're complaining about shit. Like, what else do you want 2K to do about a fucking basketball game? Like, what is it gonna be? Is you gonna put cars in it? Matter of fact, some YouTubers have been talking about fucking vehicles being in NBA 2K in the mop. Like, I didn't sign up to play NBA 2K because there's fucking cars in the park, man. That's stupid. Like, there's fucking really little kids playing this game, and it's really fucking up what's important, because while they're sitting here worried about, I'm glad they didn't add all those fucking parks in the game. Who gives a fuck? Like, what we came here for was basketball. Basketball in its purest form, and unfortunately this year we didn't get that. But I know one thing, we didn't get NBA 2K19.5, so I don't know what the fuck this guy is talking about.
There are YouTubers who will sit there on stream, sit there on YouTube videos, and sit there and talk like the game is actually good. You guys remember when everyone goes to the community day and they tweet about how every game is good? The game comes out and the game is terrible, like NBA.
And you see, here's another thing. Like, what the fuck do you think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna go to community day and then blow their shot, right? There's millions of dudes are paying bills off of this YouTube shit. So you think they're gonna go and compromise that? This is just life. This is outside of the game generally. Like, this is outside of the game. Like, this is general life. rules. Like, nobody's gonna blow their fucking shot, because at the end of the day, this is just a video game. But the bills are real and they'll keep coming. Like, it's just, I'm just so tired of seeing this shit in my YouTube feed, dude. Like, it's just, anything about 2K is just a bunch of motherfuckers, except for the people in the sim community. Of course, you already know how Gideon get down, man. Been keeping it gangster, you know, for forever in these damn titles. And how come none of the issues that he talks about, none of the issues that I talk about, that, you know, they bring over these legacy issues and shit, and then these kids ain't speaking none of those stuff. The stuff that me and Gideon putting out, Schmitty and those guys in the sim community, those, they putting out the problems. You know, I just recorded a fucking video of a 2-man animation happening about like 10 feet away. Sure, nobody's talking about that though. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about a game that's driven by 2-man animations. Nobody's talking about throwing basketball principles out of the window. They're not talking about this shit. They're talking about a fucking park. They're talking about the community's loyalty. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's just dumb. This is the reason why this game will never get fixed. This game will never be what we want it to be, because you're too busy listening to motherfuckers like this.
We get an unfinished version of a game that we paid $60 for because some people were bought into the hype by some of these YouTubers who were clearly paid and signed a contract to talk good about the game, to promote it, to get more sales. Those people are the people that So Illuminati are talking about. Now, there are some content creators that actually speak
look,
their
man,
mind
I'm gonna just turn it here, man. But like, you get the gist of what I'm saying, man. And look, I'm not saying that this game 2K doesn't have its problems. You know, see, this 2K is it has its issues. You know, there's some good in it and there's a lot of bad. You know, and this is how it's been every year, and it needs to be a change. But how are we gonna get a change? Like literally, like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Like, what is he talking about? He talking about some shit that does not even fucking matter. If the game was already good gameplay wise, if the game was put, like, it's none of this shit will matter. None of it. Like, he didn't mention not one valid issue in this game. It's 3 minutes in and no valid issue. No valid issues. He's playing this fucking game for a mode that's not grounded in reality. And this is the reason why us as a sim community, we get stiffed at the end of the day. Because they are catering to these fucking kids. And he is a part of a problem. He is a part of the fucking problem. Jack Build is a part of the fucking problem. Like, this dude is solely making these videos for monetary gain. I highly doubt that dude gives a fuck about NBA 2K. He's growing his channels. He you know, this dude branched off and made another channel called something that he covers gaming news outside of 2K. You know, he used this channel to do that. You know, like, you can't listen to these motherfuckers, man. Like, you can't listen to anybody that's doing this shit for money, dude. Like, there's a couple of dudes. There's Shakedown 2012. He keeps it gangster. You know, gangster as he can, of course, because he still pays the bills with this stuff. But I've been watching Shakedown for the longest, but he keeps it real, and he does it without compromising himself. But these 2K YouTubers, no way, man.